A lot has changed in the past 29 days. And there's one thing in particular that really caught me off guard that I did not expect to change. And I don't think you'd expect that change either from someone quitting alcohol. But I will get to that in just a moment. 29 days ago, I made the decision to stop drinking alcohol after years of making a complete fool of myself, terrible decisions, ruining friendships, relationships. Every mistake that I regret deeply stemmed from alcohol, and I finally accepted that 29 days ago after another catastrophic weekend. And being 29 days, it's basically been a month, and that feels amazing. And quite a lot has changed in just that month. So the first things that I started to notice, which probably aren't going to surprise you, are that I am feeling significantly better health-wise. So after drinking for years on end, my heartburn would just be horrible. I'd get this terrible feeling right here all the time. And that is gone. I mean, entirely gone. It's so much easier to breathe. Like, I'm not getting out of breath doing basic things. I always equated it, I'm a bigger guy, and I always equated it to, well, I'm just kind of fat, I'm out of shape. But not drinking, I have found myself breathing better. And I lost 10 pounds. It's been a month. I have lost 10 pounds from stopping alcohol. I haven't changed my exercise. I haven't really changed my diet. I've cut out alcohol, and I've lost 10 pounds. Everything I'm doing is easier. Oh my gosh, the motion of bending over, it would kill me, especially heartburn. It would be like this feeling of just this pain coming up. A terrible feeling. In just 30 days, it is completely gone. Another major aspect of my life that has shifted in just these 30 days is how I feel emotionally. When I was drinking often, I would feel so guilty because of actual things I had done while drinking, or thinking of things from a long time ago I had done while drinking, or even if it was just waking up after a really hard night of drinking, not even knowing what might or might not have happened the night before, and that horrifying sense of, oh my God, what did I do? And even if I didn't do anything, I still had that feeling of guilt. And that's gone. Even though I've made those mistakes in the past, this month of not drinking has allowed me to kind of take a breath, relax a little bit. Drinking does not relax the body. It gets you amped up and it tears the body down. Why do you think hangovers are so horrible feeling? Because it's bad for your body and it's bad for your mind. And it was hurting my mind. It was keeping me trapped in the guilt because all that guilt I had came from drinking. So I would drink again and just feel that guilt again. It was a never-ending cycle because I was doing the thing that made me feel so guilty to escape the guilt I felt. And it was just this never-ending cycle until 30 days ago. And with that loss of guilt, I'm feeling much more confident. Back in high school, I was very confident. I'd even say to the point of probably coming across arrogant to some people. So anybody who went to high school with me, I am sorry if I was ever arrogant to you. But really, I did used to feel confident in my abilities, in my values, in the man I wanted to become as I got older. I went to college and washed all that away with alcohol. I started partying hard immediately after high school. And some people party through college and stop. I never stopped. I partied hard through college with people. And then after college, the people aspect went away, but the drinking stayed. Drinking by myself. And I basically drowned any confidence I had in myself. I presented myself as confident the best I could. I tried to fool everyone around me, but inside I was not confident. And I had a feeling that there would be improvements. When I really had the realization, my come to Jesus moment of I need to stop drinking alcohol, I knew things would get better because it's a tale as old as time for people who struggle with alcohol. They stop drinking and their lives get better. But I didn't expect this much of a paradigm shift in just 30 days. In just under 30 days. I have this sense of calmness. I'm not as anxious or worried as I once was. And even with all of these incredible positive changes for the better, the temptations are still there. Even though I'm seeing the benefit of alcohol out of my life, the temptation is still strong. Now that I'm doing much better, I have this thought of, you can probably control it better. Be in better control of how much you drink, the decisions you make while drinking. You'll be able to slow yourself down if you have a few. You won't need to go to the point of blackout drunk like you always used to. And so I'm thinking, just a couple won't hurt, but they will. Those things are a lie. I will not be able to control myself. Sober me is in control of my life. Drunk me is not in control of anything. Those thoughts of, I could have a few, I'm doing a lot better now, I could probably start drinking again slowly. That is where the discipline involved in this journey comes in. I've mentioned this a few times on my channel. I've learned this is about discipline, not motivation, because the motivation goes away. Sometimes you wake up and those temptations are strong. Those thoughts of, okay, it's a weekend, I'll have a few tonight and really control myself. Those are strong and extremely tempting thoughts. But the discipline comes in to say no, even though I miss the feeling. I loved drinking in college when I first started. So my brain is almost attempting to trick itself into thinking that that feeling of minuscule temporary joy is worth all of the negatives that can come with it. And it's not. If I've learned anything in these 29 days, it's that waking up sober, feeling refreshed, is so much better for me than any time I've ever spent drunk. And since resisting these temptations, my schedule has been so much more flexible to actually do other things. I used to plan my schedule around the ability to drink. I would only go somewhere if I knew I could drink there and then have somewhere to stay. Or I would miss an entire event that I would love to go to otherwise, simply so I could drink the night before or that day instead. I would ignore friends so I could drink. And that's not happening anymore. All right, this last point is something that I did not see coming. Honestly, ever. Because for years and years, I didn't think that this would be possible. After not drinking for just under 1 month, I have started to accept love from other people. And I know that sounds cheesy. I know that probably sounds cheesy or cliche or something, but it is entirely true. For years, I couldn't stand myself, and therefore I thought no one else could genuinely love me. People could say they do, and they could be my friend, but they didn't actually like me. Certainly no one loved me. And that was all a complete lie. Stopping alcohol has allowed me to accept love from other people, and it has been life-changing. I've been with my girlfriend for almost 2 years, and despite her telling me all the time how much she loves me and doing all these wonderful things for me, I never really accepted it. I never really thought she genuinely loved me. I really thought people would only tell me they loved me out of obligation. And now I see that couldn't be further from the truth. All of these signs were there. My family is amazing to me. They do anything for me. They've made their love clear, and alcohol didn't let me see it. My girlfriend has been amazing to me. She would do anything for me. She made her love clear, and alcohol didn't let me see it. So anybody struggling out there, it isn't you who isn't worthy of love. It is the alcohol that isn't worthy of love. The alcohol is what is making you think you can't be loved, but you can be. If you are struggling with alcohol and feel you aren't loved, you are, and the alcohol is the reason that you don't feel that love. I am speaking from experience. I couldn't believe it when I had this realization. I still can't believe it, that I feel loved, and I'm accepting it. It has been life-changing, and it's the reason I want to keep going on this. It's the reason I'm putting these videos out. It's the reason I know for a fact that this is the right decision for me and for everyone around me. So, that's 29 days alcohol-free. It couldn't feel better. It's been a wonderful experience. There has been an incredible amount of positivity in my comments just from being on YouTube for like 29 days. And it has been a tremendously heartwarming experience. So if you're starting, drop a comment and say how many days you're into this. You know, I'm here to support you. Come along on the journey. Let's do this together. Let's do it for the people who haven't made the decision to stop drinking alcohol yet, but can see the potential of what an alcohol-free life looks like and how quickly the potential for everything to improve really is. Do it for yourself and for those who you love. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. That's all I got for you today. Anybody who watched to this point, you are the best. I couldn't be more appreciative of it. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for my day 30 accountability check-in. See ya.